Okay, so I'm gonna start streaming Quinfall. I know I haven't streamed for a while, so I will also be posting this on YouTube. I'm starting a completely new character. I've already got it made. There's 3 different servers you can choose from. I do that one, as it's close to me. Channel 1 is PvE mostly. Channel 4 is PvP. On the PvE server, as you can see, the XPs are set as they are. For PvP, you do get about 5 experience more, it looks like. Some things are 15, or 10. I don't do the PvP as I'm not a PvP person, so we're gonna do the PvE. My main is Blood Queen. I'm already at G17. The way it works is it goes to 50, and then from there it goes G1 all the way up to G50. This is my new character I will be starting.
In the infinite darkness of the universe, a power rose, known as Aonisar, reigning as a solitary god.
Usually I skip this, but
His power was boundless,
I'll let him
yet
play first.
his loneliness propelled him into a profound search. This quest led him to discover the pinnacle of his own creativity. He first created the universe named Deatra, filled with endless arid lands, a reflection of his solitude. He created Kinagla, with serene and silent lush greenland. Neither Deatra nor Kinagla could alleviate his loneliness. Later, Aonisas created Podogra, vast and covered in cold, white, symbolizing the infinite power and majesty. Then, he created Shamra, a representation of his arrogance, a planet covered in damp and wet soil, leaving a dirty impression. As he roamed among the planets, none satisfied him. Eventually, he created a magnificent portal planet, Quinfall, connecting all the planets and bearing his own characteristics. Its every corner was filled with different biomes. One icy cold, another ablaze with flames. One damp and wet, another lush and verdant. Fissures began to appear in every corner of the planet, and the creatures emerging from these rifts were wreaking havoc on each biome. Aonisar's power was dwindling, so, as a last resort, he created a god named Tyron, and tasked him with the mission of saving the Quinfall planet. The fate of the planet was now in Tyron's hands, but Aonisar's legendary legacy and the story of the universes he created would be told for eternity. The shadow of the Great War had engulfed every corner of the Quinfall planet. Tyron, instead of creating planets like his father Aonisar's, decided to build a weaker but like-minded army. With this army, he destroyed the rifts created by the monsters and trapped them in their own realms. After years of prolonged war and chaos, Tyrion's armies grew weary and scattered across the planet's expanse. When his armies dispersed, the people began to establish their own habitats. Towns and villages sprouted, caravans and trade routes were built, and massive cities rose. The populace, specialized in various professions, came together under Tyron's rule and lived in peace for many years. However, as Tyron's time passed and he lost his power, the Quinfall planet was shaken once again. The news spread swiftly. Tyron's death led to the reactivation of the rifts by the monsters, and they began to gather once more for a great war. Now, the fate of Quinfall hangs in the balance. As the people witnessed the collapse of the once peaceful order they lived in, now The fate of Quinfall hangs in the balance. As the people witness the collapse of the once peaceful order they lived in, the monsters quietly gather their strength. With Tyrion's death, the future of the planet is in jeopardy. However, this moment of uncertainty and danger could herald the emergence of heroes. The fate of the planet will be shaped by brave adventurers, marking the beginning of an epic battle.
Okay, so I'm already in a town, as I already made my character created and everything and got here. But at the start there is an area where you'll be able to learn some of the controls and stuff. They do give you all the weapons that they have out for you to try. I like the dual axes the best. I have played around with not the light staff, the elite staff. I have played around with the regular staff. It's okay for range, but I didn't care for it as much. I like my duals. The nice thing about the dual axes is, even though go out here away from the city, or at least out of the city a little bit. This spell right here is actually one of the first ones you can get, depending on how you want to go. You get enough points to where you would actually be able to do both rows. But this is nice because even though you are using melee, it does give you a range attack you can use, which is very nice. Hitting tab will bring up this content menu and brings everything up. With my main character, I do already have a clan started, so I have already added myself to that. Do that. Some of the things to know is when you're in a clan, you're able to build. You build altars, and it allows you to build. My clan's altar is only at level 1, even though it can be upgraded. But we haven't done any of that yet. Blood Queen is my main one, so I'm pretty high on that one already. So first thing we're gonna do some quests and get some of that out of the way. So let's see, inventory. Hitting I will open your inventory. Now, when you get tools, you can click on them and they will stay equipped. And they will show down at the bottom, as you can see, right down here. These are nice to have because they do give you XP, extra XP and stuff like that. So, those are nice. You do get one of them for free when you first start. So you can either auto fish or regular fishing. I do the auto fish because it's very hard to try the other way, for me anyway. So we'll let that go. It takes a little bit until you get up higher. Then as you get higher with your skills, it does lower it. And I will go over the skills here in just a few minutes. There are different, you have your skills for your weapons, and then you also have your life skills. So you can do different things with your life skills. I will say, for any new players, I would suggest looking through your stuff, because you will get a tool. You can get it fairly early on, but after that you need to either make them or buy them. I would suggest doing that as soon as possible, because getting the life skills up is going to help you immensely. So we'll get out of that. If you hit L, it brings up your life skills. So you have different life skills you can do. It tells you where stuff is located. You get different rewards and stuff. When you do hunting, it will tell you what level they'll track on the map, the different animals, where they're located. Different levels, tiers of armor smithing and stuff. So you can see what you can make and all that, depending on which way you want to go. The map is pretty big. Now there is... the snow area over here is not open yet. It's got a thing around it so you can't access it. The swamp is the same way, it's not open. But all of this other is open. It's extensive. This is the desert area. So it's very extensive. When you make a clan altar, it'll show up as this. Individual ones will show up differently. Hitting C will bring your character up. When you get your character made and go through the starting, as you're going to come into the city, you will be able to get character bonuses. These are the ones I chose. Normally I would go for woodcutting or mining. I kind of regret not taking the harvesting, because the harvesting is a little bit harder to level up. So I probably should have took that. But oh well. You will need the tools to do the different harvestings for the trees and stuff, but there are things that you can just pick to get it up as well. So we will get some of these quests done to get to the first major city, and then I'll explain some of the other stuff. Potion Master is... let's see. So, he's got different potions for sale and stuff. They're a little bit expensive, but kind of better if you make your own, because some of these potions, as they do these right here, so much, when you craft them, they actually do more. They give you more HP and stuff, so it's actually a lot better. And starting out, you will get your very first pet for collecting. So, let's see, what do I want to take this time? I'm gonna go ahead and take the bat. I like the bat. It's cute. It'd be better if they gave you the choice of the dragon, but they don't. So we will go over here to the pet caretaker. Talk to him and get your pet. And then, let's see, pets. Oh, I gotta go to my inventory first. Okay, so this is the pets you get. You can get different ones. Once you click on it, it'll go into your pet inventory, which is right here. You can click on this and go right there and summon it. Left clicking will feed them. And then clicking on the feed chamber, you can just kind of throw their food in there and they'll eat when they need to. So that's nice. I would suggest making sure you have plenty of food for them, because they can eat quite a bit. So I am going with dual axes. As you can see, you get different things. You get two weapons, two different weapons of each. A weapon of each type of two different ones. I go with the axes, so with that I also get a spear. I wasn't too thrilled with the spear. I tried it. I thought it sucked. So I wasn't very thrilled with it. Now, at the blacksmith, you can repair your stuff using money or repair kits. So you just click them in there and then hitting this arrow will put them where you can see the stuff, but then repair. Now the nice thing is you do not have to go to a blacksmith to repair your items. I found this out in later game. Opening your inventory. So none of my stuff needs to be repaired, but you can, as long as you have repair kits in your inventory, right click on them, click on your items. Nothing needs to be repaired right now, but right clicking on them, it will show you how many repair kits it uses, and then you can repair it right from your inventory. So that is something I learned later in game. So just to be aware of that, you do not have to go to the blacksmith for it. So we will get us a horse. Very nice, because you can get a mount right off. There are only horses in the games. They come in 4 different tiers. There is the green, blue, purple, and then legendary. So there's... Okay, let's buy a rope. So once you get your rope, throw it in your inventory here. This right here will also tell you how you can capture not only other horses for mounts and for breeding them, but also farm animals, as you are able to do farming. They have chickens, they have cows, they have sheep, they have goats. So we'll do that. As you can see, difficulty is 16%. You have to get it as close to the spacebar as you can. I'm not very good at it, but that's just for training, so not that big a deal. I do better in the wild, I think. So you do that, get your horse. So we'll throw in the speed. To summon your horse, you hit P. I really hate these pop-ups that come up, but now once you summon it, you will get this equipment. You can, to look at your horse, you can go right up here. For equipment, you throw in these. It makes them a little bit more faster and whatnot. It increases horse stamina, turning, and horse speed. Now, right now, as you can see, the speed's only at 40.4. As you level the horse up, it will start to go faster. You can also breed them, which will also, when you breed them, the horses you get will have different speeds, be different colors, stuff like that, which I will get into here once we get to the other town. So, we're gonna travel on it, so we'll just kind of ride around here and to put them away, you hit P as well. Right now, I'm mainly wanting to get to the town, so I want to get through these beginner quests. So, whatever weapon you decide to use will depend on what books you want to get. These books, you can level up your skills. With the skills, where's my dual axis? Okay, so as I have this right here already chosen, once you choose them and everything and get the skill, this right here will come up. Clicking on it, you will be able to use books. Now, to use the books, you not only have to have the books, you have to have a skill point. So once you have a skill point and you have books, you can click on that and it will up it. Each point added, as it says, adds 12% damage increase. So it will increase your damage and stuff, which is very nice. I have found using the dual axes on my other ones, they are very nice. Just this one skill that I have with the level I'm at, if you hit something with critical with it, I do over 1,000 damage to it, which is very nice. As a lot of the stuff you can do on here, you can do so much of the stuff with just in single player, just doing it solo. It's an MMO game, but it seems like it's more solo play than most stuff. Dungeons are nice because with the dungeons you can do individual or party, so you are able to do them solo. You can do easy, normal, hard, very hard, different ones. My favorite one is Quiet Chambers. I do not do the bosses because they show you what you can get with them, and honestly you find better stuff in the chests. So they just want us to practice some combat skills. Pretty good moves with these axes. I really like them. So as you see, I've got 2 points here. This is a nice skill to have, depending on how you want to go. If you're wanting to really tank stuff, these are nice because it will pull stuff towards you. Let's move this over. As I do have books, I can click on this and upgrade it to where it's a 2. So that's very nice to do. I try to do the ones I really like and upgrade them. This one is nice just because it is a ranged, so it gives you a range attack. I don't want to pull stuff right now, so doing this. Once you have your skills, you just drop and drag them to your bar, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna go observe at camp now. One thing to note, right now, as you're a low level, stuff is not gonna attack you. Once you attack it, it will come after you, but until you get a little bit higher, nothing's gonna attack you. The animals will attack you. I can't say nothing, but there are wolves and stuff that will attack you. Creatures will not. I like the heavy armor, so I am going with heavy. They also have the light, so if you're doing staff or a bow or something, this will allow you to have more evasion tactics and everything. So let's see. You are able to heal these animals, but very hard to do with melee as they do run. So we have a horse up here. Maybe we'll try to catch it just so you guys see wild. When you do go to catch a horse, I would suggest hitting G so you crouch and getting as close to as you can to it without scaring it. If you get too close, it will say tamed failed and they will disappear. I try to get as close as I can because I'm not very good at it. You've got to get it where it says that space, so it's not really all that hard. And I succeeded. Nice. It is an uncommon one, a male. So what we have right now, we have just a common. This is 40.4 speed. This is 45, so it is better. Let me remove my equipment here for it. And the food. Plus, it's black. I like the black ones. I think they're cute. Now, I have gotten lucky on my other character. I've been able to breed a couple of legendaries, which are very nice. They are extremely fast. So we'll get our horse out, as it is a little bit away. Oh, nope, wrong one. I gotta change that. There. He's more like a light black, gray, but he's still cute. So we are gonna go over here. Now, if you are on the road, you're able to open your map up and follow roads to do auto run. So that's nice. You cannot do it unless you're on a road, though. Before I get there, I will point these out. These are called rifts. If you look on your map, you'll see them. Rift zones 1 through 10. I can see none of them are really active here right now. They're not on. There's probably some on in other places. These areas where you see all these things at are areas you can build in. Once I open up more of the map here in just a little bit, I'll show you guys more about those. So, as you can see, these guys are level 3s. Some of the traps. So, one thing you guys should know is this area is 1 through 5. So, I am level 7 because of my XP bonuses. So I do level up a little bit faster. Once you hit 10 levels above these guys, you will not get XP. You will still get some drops every once in a while, but you will not get character XP for them. You will still get weapon XP. So what we're going to do is we're going to disarm these traps. Okay, now I gotta kill 20 creatures. So, let's see, do I have any more points? Nope. Okay, so, these guys are not gonna attack you unless you attack them. So, we'll just come over here and kill some of them. And now, they want you to get battle plans, so you get battle plans. Now, if you continue to farm these guys, you will end up getting more than what you need, but you can sell them. Same with these items that they drop, you can sell those. Let me put my new armor on. That may help too. So, farming them is nice because you can sell the stuff and make some good money. Your pet will collect the stuff that you drop. Now, holding your right mouse button will enable you to do a heavy attack. So you have that you can do. They can't interrupt those. They don't hit very hard. So. Now, range attacks are nice. I like being up close and personal. So, that's just me. There are a lot of things you'll get from them. I can see I've gotten creature essence, which is very nice as you will go through a lot of it. My suggestion would be to farm these lower level creatures as much as you can until you don't get XP from them anymore. Or until you stop getting drops. Either way. Because the creature essence you will need a lot of when you start making your armor yourself and weapons. Making your armor yourself is the way to go, because you have a chance of getting different abilities on it. More AP, more health, evasion, stuff like that. This is for workers, which isn't implemented yet, so you won't need that right now. You can sell it or you can save it. Either way. I tend to not use a lot of my skills very often. I like just doing the stuff myself, but as you see, they also drop books. Not necessarily books you're gonna use, but even though the sell price says 12, if you sell them to an NPC, that's what you get. But if you sell them in the market, you can sell it for more and make more money and stuff, and it does help. Stuff is kind of high priced. I won't lie, things are very high priced right now. Some of the stuff you're not gonna get cheap. But you know, you make good money in this game doing stuff. I mean, I've just made it a little over 100k, so if you're a champion, we'll wait for you until I have to do you. Champions are harder to do, but they do have a chance of dropping better loot. I did not mean to hit him right now. So I've gotten all the battle plans. Now I just have to finish killing stuff. You don't really take too much damage depending on your armor and stuff. Right now my physical AP is 37, DP is 34, so my armor is, you know, it is high due to the fact that I'm wearing heavy, but that's all good. I don't mind. Okay, so some of the stuff that we just got for rewards. The fishing potion, as you see, it increases fishing speed. Very nice. Nice thing about fishing is you can do AFK fishing. Just hit auto fish and you can go AFK for however long you want. I do it overnight. My other character is already at G1 on fishing. This one I've not used, so I tend to just kind of sell them. Other people may use them, I don't. This is very nice because it increases the max HP you can get. Let me put that up there for now. Put my potions down here. Put this down here. That just gives you some more max HP. This is another food for the pets. This is a mount experience increase. So this one will last for 30 minutes, this one an hour. No, that lasts for 30 minutes too, just gives you more XP. Okay. So that's very nice to get your mount up higher. Let's see. Get on our horse. Let's see. K. So I have more XP points. Okay, so I really like this skill, as if your stuff gets down, it's going to come in handy. This one. So, choosing this one. I put those close together due to the fact that they do enable a combo. So, let me get off my horse here and show you how to do this. So, doing this, hitting a combo does more damage to him. It's very nice. I enjoy the heck out of the combos. They do very good damage. They come in handy. One of the things I like most about the axes is you can use your skills while fighting. If you're using a staff, you cannot. That is my biggest thing. Using the staff or the bows, you cannot use your skills while fighting because they interrupt them. With the melee, you can. So, you get in a tight spot, you have those skills to fall back on if need be. Healer class, I am sorry to say, people love it, don't get me wrong. From what I've seen, it is one of the hardest ones to do. My boyfriend's working on it and he has a very hard time leveling the skills up. Nice thing is, going through the dungeons, you can go through with people and you can help them. So, that works in his favor, or in the healer's favor. Now, a lot of this stuff is account bound, account wide, so you won't be able to do a lot of stuff once you've made one character. One of those things is achievements. They give you different stuff, which is very nice. Again, these are only for PvP, so I probably won't be getting any of those because I don't do PvP very often. One thing I would say to do as fast as possible are these. The lumberjacks, collecting the wood, and plants. Now, the nice thing is, these little plants right here with the white dot, you can collect them, and they will count towards that. Collecting 5 of those will get you a sickle very easily. Now, some of them will give you wood, which will count towards getting your 5 wood. Again, very nice. Some things you have got to have the sickles and axes and stuff for. I will give you fair warning. Stone does not give you XP when you mine it. But if you build your place out of stone, you will of course need it. So, and when doing upkeep, you will need it. So there is that. So even though it's a necessity, you do not get XP. Sucks really bad. If you make heavy armor, one thing you will need are the turtle shells. So they're very slow moving, which helps. Okay, we are getting ready to go to the next town. I'm not going to bother teleporting because teleporting, depending on your weight and how much the tax is and how far you're going, it can get pretty expensive. I've had ones on my main where I've had to pay over 100k to teleport somewhere because I was over encumbered. So I will just get on my horse here, go to my map. I've got to go to Meadows. I click there, it gives the purple line, and hitting T will let you auto run. So while I'm auto running there, I am going to go outside and smoke because it's going to take a few minutes. So I will be right back. Okay, so we are almost here. Good. These things that pop up, they're the arenas. They are PvP. So if you wish to do PvP, that's a good way to do PvP as well. I've tried one, but there was nobody there but me. So it was easy, and I still got PvP points. So we have... This is one of the first major city you're going to come to. All these guys we're going to learn about, quite a few of them doing the quests. But one thing I want to show you guys is over here we have our storage guide. The storages are account wide, so whatever you have in here will show for all of the characters you make. I have thrown stuff in here so that I can show you guys stuff. This is one of the horses I have. These are the high quality saddles and stuff. As you can see, they do way more than what the ones we have now do. Equipment. This gives us 5%. These right here are 15. There's different levels and everything to them. These cards will give you more defense against monsters and stuff. There's also HP 1, stuff like that. So I mainly do food in here for my pets. I also threw these guys in here so that I could show you. This is another level of the saddles. So we have those. I did throw a bunch of tools in here, as you can see. we will need them, so I'll grab one of each of those to be able to harvest stuff, because that is going to be needed. This stuff I threw in here because I'm going to show you guys crafting in just a little bit. I cannot breed these horses right now because yeah, these are the right ones. Okay, so male, female. Okay, so we just take some of these out because we don't need them all. That one's being white, it looks like. So I want to be able to keep my horse to ride, so let's see. Inventory, go up to my horses. I'm going to take this guy out just so there's no confusion. So we are going to add these to them. This one is already at level 5 because it's one that I've been using. Well, I used on my other character when I was low level anyway. So to breed horses, you go into breeding. Now, the different tier horses will call for different medallions. The blue ones will call for the green ones. Now, when you get to the purple ones, they will call for a blue medallion. So you need to be aware of that. Make sure you have them on you. Once you get the male and female you want, just hit start breeding. As you can see, it does take a while. You can lessen the time, but it will cost money. You can do that by going up here to the store, and you go to Mountain Breeding. As you see, you can buy the scrolls, which will reduce the time by 6 hours. You can get it in 1 of 5 increments. Breeding resetter. The females can be bred 3 times, and then you can sell them, or you can get these and be able to breed them again. So that's how that will work. Now, the one thing is, when you do that, it can get expensive. I know, I've done it. So just be ready to spend money if you plan on doing that. This horse I can sell. These I will throw in here for now. All this stuff I can throw in here. Take my new axes, equip those. Oh, throw this in here. Oh, another thing about the storage. If you are in a clan, depending on the level that you have, will depend on, and how they have it marked will depend on what you are able to do in that clan. Myself, I have for veterans to be able to do everything. There is a clan storage that is you are able to access for all your clans. Like this one, I have tools in here for anyone joining the clan or whatever they can grab. Over here you can see the different things that there are for the clans and what you have in your storage. Depending on which one you have clicked. This is all clan storage. Individual storage, as you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff in a lot of storages. This is my main storage, and you see I breed horses like crazy. These are animals that I've gotten, seeds for farming, stuff like that. You do not start out with this amount of storage. You start out with very little storage. You can increase your storage, again, by spending money. That's where they get you. I have mine at max, so I have spent a lot of money. For 16 slots, it's 260 coins. I have spent a lot of money. Now, I haven't done it per clan. So, that's the main thing. As you can see, it would get even more expensive. You can add coins. Kind of decently priced. You get quite a few and they do go pretty far. I've spent quite a bit of money on here already, playing 2 weeks. So you can sell stuff to NPCs, so we're going to go over here to this guy. And I'm going to sell some stuff. So, selling stuff I'm not going to use. Well, I can't do that. Okay, so, right click on the stuff you want to sell. I would suggest doing this. Anything you're not going to use. I don't use any of that stuff, so I will sell it. Gives me another 2,000, a little over 2,000 coins. So that is nice. Let me go to my pet here. Get these combined so that he has more food. That was my biggest thing I'm putting in there because you go through so much food. I did put higher tier food in there, but I'm not going to use that right now. Not on low level pets. So we've got to come over and talk to this lady. She's going to have you do quite a bit of stuff. So we're going to go talk to the potion master. And I already have new axes, so. That's the right one. He will give me more potions. Equip my other axes. As you can see, these right here kind of have these little things going off of it. They do more damage. Again, when you craft your weapons, you have a chance of getting even better than what these are giving you, which I will show you guys here shortly. So we're gonna go over here and talk to her again. Okay, so this is the market. You can buy and sell stuff here. Very nice. Buy order, storage, you know. Some stuff is pretty decently priced. I mean, they're putting these low-level stuffs on here. Probably won't sell, but, you know, who knows. Higher tier potions. Have to be a certain level to use them. So, but they have, like, weapons, like we're using dual axes. Now, you can change it to where it's the highest price. Or for level, or grade. You know, we're using these right here right now. So, let's see, what are ours? Ours are rookie axes. Grade 13, physical AP 32. These are ones that, you know, people's probably made better, you know, so that's nice. I won't bother buying any because I'll be able to make them. So there's that. All different types of stuff you can buy. People who put all different kinds of stuff up there can get pretty expensive. The quest board, get rid of that. This is a good way to earn money and gain XP. Mushrooms, wood, fishing, you know, all things we are able to do. Penguins, I ended up marking that because it was so hard. 5 level creatures, 1 through 5. We're going to take some of these and do some of them. I won't worry about the fishing ones yet. For this one, you'll have to make it or buy it. So, half the time it's not worth it. Help for townspeople is very good to do. Feeding your mount, easy. Easy. Get 6,000 PvE. That's easy. Spending 120 minutes in game. You know, a lot of this stuff is like very easy to do. It gets harder as you go. Oh, but you can only take 10 missions. Sorry. I'll have to do others later. But that will give us more stuff to work on as we're out and about. Storekeeper. I've already done that. Which is probably why she's already given it to me. I don't know why she's giving me that. Okay, whatever. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm full of quests. Okay, so let's go to quests and take this one off. You can remove it. You'll be able to get it again later. It's not going to go away. It's going to go back to the quest board. So, it's no big deal. So we'll go over here and talk to this guy again. I probably should have waited to collect the quests, but... Okay. So now we're gonna go kill some more stuff. So... we are gonna go over here. They're level 5 through 10. So... one of our things is to kill 1 through 5 creatures. That's in a different area. These are 5 through 10. 9 times out of 10 they're going to be like level 7. So you'll have to go back over here to kill those. Or... over here. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to show you guys a few of the... So we're going to equip these right here because then I will be able to... do stuff with them. Now the only time your stuff is going to degrade... or need to be repaired is if you die. Your stuff is not gonna, the durability isn't gonna go down unless you die. Once you die, then the durability does go down. So we're gonna kill us a couple of turtles. Now the more stars that's on them, the more times you're gonna be able to skin them. This was a low level one, so you only get to skin it a few times. So the more stars, the more skinning, and more stuff you'll get from it. These are healing potions. You cannot collect stuff in a safe zone. Sucks, but it's the way it is. You do need a sickle for them. The blue dots tell you how many times you will be able to collect them. So we can get these 3 times. They give you the healing herbs. And as you can see, one of our quests is to collect 10 healing herbs. So each one will give you enough. Collecting a few of them will give you all that you need. Now, it also gave us some of the stuff we needed for the precious metals we need. So that's nice. People will tell you, you know, it's best to chop down trees that are old because they give you more wood. Yes, they do give you more wood. They give you more... well, I can't say they give you more XP because I don't think they do. You will lose durability faster on your weapon, on your tools with them, by 1 point. But I think XP is about the same for every one of them. So we've got to go over there, but I'm going to get some of these. These are diamonds. So just having your tools equipped will allow you to collect everything, which is very nice. Not having to switch out all of that. And And it's a good way to get quests done. Now, once you mined them, a new thing they added with this last update is these little things stay, so you know where they are. Don't know where I can find strawberries at right now. I think there'll be something I come across though. One of the reasons I put tools in there is because if you've already made characters, it's going to be a while before you can get tools. Once you go through the tools that you are given for completing your achievements for each area, it will be a while before they give you tools again. Before you do the quest for tools, it'll be a little bit. So it's good to have some tools. Even if you're just making them or if you just buy them. So we're going to show you this. As you can see, you get 4 with this, 35 woodcutting XP. I probably shouldn't be doing this because I'm leveling up more, but... Now, there are different types of woods and stuff. This is a mature one. You get 3 XP, 35 woodcutting. So it doesn't really matter which one you do, unless you're getting wood. So we're gonna go over here and get this out of the way because I don't want to get too many levels. I would have streamed beforehand. This last week they had 100% XP, bonus XP. I did not do that because when I created a new character and tried it out, thinking, you know, it'd be cool, you leveled up way too fast. I mean, I was level 35 and still had level 10 armor because I hadn't finished the quest to be able to do better armor. So it was an issue. These are our wolves. As you see, there's a lot of wild animals and stuff that you can capture. As long as you have rope, you'll be able to capture them. And you see, I ran by one and it said tank failed because I got too close, so you gotta worry about that, but... Now we are gonna go up here because I want to get these done. Okay, so we've got the observation point. So collect obsidian shards from the creatures in the area. So we're gonna get off here. Skills. Now, when I do them, I usually get these ones, this one, and then these right here. This one and this one go hand in hand. This and this go hand in hand. I thought there was... Yeah, these right here are combos. So... And these two are combos. This one can combo with a few different things. As you can see, the chain stuff. So, rapid escape, you know, things like that. I don't use these two. But, so... And you see, I just got another pet. So, this pet is different. You have, like my pet right now, it's a collector, so it'll pick stuff up. This is a fishing booster. So, it gives you increase in fishing. There is also wood cutting, harvesting, alchemy, cooking, hunting, things like that. and something I just noticed on chopping those trees down, I actually got a legendary wood. Very nice, because if you build a place, then once you get your altar to 100%, you can upgrade to level 2 to give you more room. And you're gonna need that for upgrading it. So that's nice. Sorry, I've been up since 2:30. So let's get some of these things killed and as you see by the screen, I get a lot of different things with this, so it's actually very nice because it's a good way to get materials you need. I think I had already killed him before I hit that. Great. I still need another obsidian. And you see, I get hit quite a bit because I don't do any blocking. Let's see. Put my MP potions to give me more mana. Okay. So I got those 3 shards. Now it's telling me on my number 7, which is where my quest is, kill the monsters in the area. Got to kill 20 of those and examine the dark wars. So we gotta kill 20 of these guys, which we will do. And you can see I can run right to them, let them attack me. Even just like bumping right into them, they don't do anything. So that is kind of nice because it gives you a chance to kind of learn different mechanics of the game and everything. So I gotta examine these. Click on these. I didn't want to collect that plant. I didn't want to collect those. Why are you collecting those, lady? Okay, let me see something. Okay, so we've got 34 hours until the next season. As you can tell, there are seasons here, which is nice, but also a pain in the ass at times. Especially when you start farming. Mana potions come in very handy. Oh, I don't have any mana. I gotta let my mana refill. These mana potions aren't that great, these low level ones. I'll have better later. Oh, I got 2 of you guys on me. Lovely. As you can tell, they don't do very much damage, depending on what armor you have. But the light armor, I'd probably be worse off. But... And it turned nighttime. Lovely. Now, if anybody's played Black Desert... Ooh. I got lucky. I thought for sure I hit that fucking 3-star champion. He probably would have kicked my ass. Don't think I can handle him right now. Let's see. I need to do 10 more. So let's get these guys taken care of. Get them wiped out a little bit. Oh wow, I'm actually getting quite a few books. That's nice. Now, anybody who sees this, whether it be you end up tuning in when I'm streaming or when I post this on YouTube, if you're just starting out or if you're playing and you're looking for a clan, you're more than welcome to join, to send a request to join in mine. I don't mind. It's called Blood Roses. There's only a few of us in it, but it's just a really laid back clan. We don't do a ton of stuff. We're mainly just friends playing together, so. Okay, so I have to add a skill stone. Okay, so these are another thing that you will get. Let me open up my skill page here. So, depending on what you want to do, some of them are just for certain classes. So like this one can only be used on healing abilities. So that would be more for a life staff type thing. This one gives more magic damage. So again, life staff or staff. These get physical damage. So we're gonna put this one over here. Chance to stun. We'll put that one there. Crit chance. I like the crit chances. The crits are like very nice. Let's grab that while we're here. I will have to get these two to get to these ones, but I'm not worrying about that right now. This adds physical damage. I'm gonna throw that one in there for now. This is another one that's for healing. So again, for healers. So these ones I won't use, but I will throw them into the clan storage so that other people will use them, because my boyfriend does play around with the staff. So, and a nice thing is you can do other weapons. I mean, you're able to do any weapon you want. So, I'm starting out with the dual axes, but maybe later on I want to go to another one, you know. I can do that. You automatically get a point to spend in each one. So, there's All of them you can do. One of our friends is actually doing the Warhammer and he loves it. So, when doing that, one thing you have to be aware of is if you're gonna switch weapons, make sure you do it when you're in a town. If you do it outside of a town, all your shields will go to 100-second cooldown. So, you're going to want to figure out how you're going to do stuff then. A staff would be nice, or a bow, if you're just going to use it for like hunting the animals. Especially deer, because they do tend to run away. So, that will be something to do. One thing I do need to get, your lava stone. I need some sapphires. There's a white horsey. I'm sorry guys, I gotta get this. He's white with it. Looks like black on his legs, gray on his legs. If he's a green, then I won't worry about it. Oops. Damn it. Check those out real quick. And he's gonna be a green. The one circle on the left side tells me that. So I don't really care for him. I don't want any that's gonna be green. I want the blue or better. The blue ones, when you breed them, have a chance of giving you the purple ones. Now the purple ones, when you breed them, you have a chance of getting a legendary one, which I have gotten a few of. The thing with the legendaries is they are not able to be bred right now. So it's kind of a waiting game for when they'll put those out to be bred. Oh, where do I gotta go? I gotta go back here this way. But it's nice to have them for when you are able to breed. Well, breed those anyway. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Breeding the rare ones, you do need the blue medallions. I believe I said that. So that is one thing, but it's easy enough to get. You will get them with different quests you do, even if they're just board quests. You can also buy them. A little bit expensive. I guess I ought to pay attention to my compass and go the right way. There's a sapphire. Oh, there's another one over here. There's another white horse, though. A couple of them. Oh, another green one, damn it. Yeah, that's another week. Not what I want. I can sell it though, so I guess that's okay. Oh, I didn't want the plant. I want the sapphire. I need a medium sapphire, so that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to get. This right here is cotton. What I really want is strawberries, though. I'm not seeing any strawberries. Strawberries are important because you need strawberries for crafting your health potions. So I was really hoping to find some strawberries. These guys will probably attack. I believe these are the ones that attack. But they give you hide, so that's nice. And I have the bonus going for my hunting, so hunting will be a little bit easier for me. My other character is... Oh, I got a medium quality. Nice. My hunting on my other character isn't up very high. I think I just got it to 30. That and the harvesting the plants are my lowest one on my main. Fishing is the most because I let it go when I'm sleeping. When you start building a place, you'll need a lot of materials for upkeep and for crafting and stuff, so that is something to really watch for. Collect what you can, spend some time collecting this stuff because you will need it. A lot of it. And if you don't want to build a place, you can always lease a place, which I'll give you a quest to do anyway. Oh yeah, that gave me a medium. Nice. The medium ores and stuff are like super important. Medium ores and high quality ores are very important, especially if you're gonna get to the point where you wanna make boats. If you plan to make a boat later, my suggestion would be to start collecting these stuff now, depending on the tier of boat you want and the type. I would start collecting it immediately. Because I think the lowest one takes, like, I want to say 20 medium and 20 high on ores and woods, I believe. I could be wrong. I've not messed with the boats. I wonder if this sapphire is in a safe area. And I hope it's not. I need it. Oh, I need a birch paperwood medium too. And a diamond medium. Oh, shit. I've been passing this stuff up. I won't focus on these little quests right now. I mean, if I'm out and about, I'll do them. My main goal is to do some of the other quests. Though the life skill stuff is very important. So I'm gonna go over here to this dude. I want to put some of this stuff in storage. Now you only get so much weight, so you've got to be very careful. Oh no, I want those to go into land. Well, I guess I can throw the books in here for now. Not really ready to do anything with those. Higher tier potions already. I already have some high tier ones in here. So we're gonna put these low level things in there. These are higher. Throw my pen in there. I'm not fishing right now. I sell all my bolts and stuff because I don't need them. Okay. I've already reached level 10. I got some better armor, which is nice. Dungeons. Dungeons I'm not going to worry about right now. Maybe in the next stream tomorrow or something I will do a stream of dungeons. Or I may get on my main and do a stream of it for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna talk to some townspeople. Talk to these over here. All I went to do is talk to a couple of them. Meet the cook. Okay, so when the first time I ever played, I played for like 3 hours and then stopped for like 2 months. Because I thought it was gonna end up being stupid. But then I started playing it again and found out I was wrong. Now, they want us to talk to the cook. Where I messed up on my first playthrough is when they told me to talk to the cook, I did not pay attention to the rewards. And I came over here, I talked to the cook, and I bought a cooking thing. Do not do that. Because you will get one for free after talking with them. So you do not want to buy this stuff because I did that and yeah, screwed myself. Spent $60,000 on stuff and was like, oh, I can't buy everything. And then I noticed I had 2 of some stuff. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it was not very nice because I wasted money. I guess while I am over here, I'm going to show you guys these. Now, this is the farmer. You can buy stuff from him or sell stuff from him. You can also exchange materials. So, he will take these and give you these coins. Those coins, which you can see I have 30 of them already. I don't do them very often. I tend to not to, but you will be able to like come over here to this guy, hit T, and buy different items used to upgrade your armor, enhance your armor and stuff. That will be something I get into way later because it's a whole nother thing. Where is this weapon shop? It's that I may do on my main, show you guys that, just because it is a whole nother thing and there's no use in doing it when you're low level. Okay, so she wants us to rent a house. So we'll get this house right here because it is one of the cheapest. Renting it for 10 days is $36,000. We'll go into it, and then you place your benches down. Inventory. Now, one thing I just found out is with these okay, so with your houses that you rent or that you build, a max of same type of workbench. It says 1. Now, something I just found out is when it says that, it does not mean like a cooking station. You can only have 1. It is 1 per tier. So you can have, like we have the tier 1s down, and then you can put a tier 2 down of the same type. I didn't know that, so I was getting rid of all my tier 1s. One thing I do want to do is I want to show you guys the crafting. I have some of those. I don't remember what all it takes. So let me go in here. One thing you will use a lot of is creature extract. It's crazy how much you go through. So, weapons. Getting the tier 2s costs a lot. So it is expensive. Okay, so I do dual axes. Let's see what it takes. So the gatekeeper. Okay, so see, I need 10 oak wood. White oak. I thought I had some of that. I thought I had white oak. I do. I have exactly 10 of them. Lovely. And so the crafting can get pretty intense. I was just learning how to doing some crafting right off because it takes a lot. Did I not? Oh, that sycamore. Okay, so I don't have white oak. Okay, so I could go out and collect it, but I'm not going to. But that right there, weapon XP is 30. Oh, I can't even make those yet because I have to have it at tier 4. So only thing I'd be able to make is the Novus. So I will just go up here to the tools. If you're using an bow and arrow, very good to use these, to do these. You know, unfortunately all I have is like wooden for damage. This is pretty cheap to make, so we'll make one of those. I don't need it, but I'll make it anyways. Now it only came out as a tier 1, as a common. I have better. So that is the main thing. Thief's bag, level 10 riftstones. I actually don't know if I put any of those in there. I thought maybe I grabbed them, but I didn't. Armor and stuff. 20. Okay, so I don't have any of those. Okay. So, making your own armor and weapons is the way to go. Not really sure if you should do it low level. Probably level 30 would be good. Now when you're doing the cooking and stuff, water bottles, some of the stuff you can only get from the alchemist and the cook. So you will be spending money on him. A lot of money to do some of the crafting. These bags, they will of course give you more carry weight and everything and stuff like that. So there is that, which is nice. But we'll leave that. I may do one just doing with crafting and stuff, not too sure. It all depends. Let's see. Gatekeeper. Let's throw those on. Okay, so go over talk to her. Kill the monsters in spirit, collect demon feathers. So we're gonna go over. Okay, so we're gonna go over to this one right here. It's level 10 to 15. I'm level 14 already. So don't have any more stuff yet. There was something else. Alright, I am gonna go there in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go outside real quick. So I will be right back. Oh, I do not want to do that. And then I will head over here to kill me some creatures. Okay. So let's get my horse out here. Now, when you guys jump off of stuff, your horse does not take damage, but you do. So be very careful because there are some pretty steep hills and stuff that you guys will end up going down. And cliffs and stuff that you guys can fall off of. These are sunflowers you can collect. They come in handy for different foods. Especially if you start making food for mounts and stuff, you'll use a lot of different stuff. But you also get a lot of food in the dungeons, which is a good reason to do the dungeons. Seeing these strawberries also. Oh, that's my horse filling up. Okay, so we gotta kill 20 things here. I do like that they don't attack you right away because, trust me, when they start attacking you right away, it becomes hell on earth. Especially if they're higher level. And like I said, you guys can actually farm these guys until they're like 10 levels above you. So I could farm them until I'm like level 22 and get plenty of the creature essence because you do go through a lot of that. And they do drop food, so that is nice. Getting these, again, you can make good money selling those. Just the NPCs. I wouldn't sell them in the market because you're not going to end up not selling them unless you put them for lower and then people just buy them so they can sell them. Just get me kick her ass. Let's see. We're gonna get this skill because it goes hand in hand with our other one here. And I do like the stuff on it. It is nice. If I can target stuff properly. I do tend to miss a lot. And using your skills like I do, like I've been doing lately. I do go through a lot of mana potions and stuff. Oh, let's see. This will give me 20 minutes of extra HP too. Let's see. I could block, but they still do damage even though you're blocked. So blocking doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, you're still gonna take some damage. So I mean, it's not, to me it's not really worth it. I'd rather just deal with it. As I've been told when playing games, I tend to be one of those people that's like, in their face, if I take damage, oh well. I don't care. I mean, it's a game. You don't lose anything if you die, so you lose some durability on your stuff. That's about it. You don't drop anything. You may take a little bit of loss on XP, but not anything major. Okay, now I gotta kill a champion, but I got a bag. It gives me 11 more kilograms of stuff, so that comes in handy. It really does, especially when you start going out and mining and everything. It really comes in handy. So let's kill this. Nice thing is, a lot of these skills, they have very fast cooldowns. So that is very nice. Okay, so this time I got me a power card for a reward. These are the cards I was talking about before that you've seen in my inventory. So you click on it and it'll go right into here. You can have 2 of them. They're very nice because that gives me 30% more XP. Or HP. Not a lot, but it helps. It really helps. I mean, some of the stuff that you can get has power skills on them, and they can give you up to like 350 extra XP, which is nice. My main character, I'm up to like a little over 13,000 HP, 9,000 MP. I can run dungeons and do pretty good. And that's without fighting the boss. And yes, I went the wrong way. Okay. So she's gonna have us doing some farming here. We want the potato seeds because those are important. So let's find this farmer. Now the farming is a pain in the ass at times. Here we go. Let's see, where are the farm pots at? Over here. It can be a very big pain doing the farming. You have to kind of watch them. So if you're gonna be like running around doing stuff, make sure you check your farm. Make sure they have water. Make sure, you know, you've got time on them so they don't go bad. Now, we're just gonna take one of these little ones here. Of course, you rent it. 5 days, 90,000. Kind of expensive. Okay, so we've got to put some seeds down. Let's see. Okay, so it tells you the maturity of them, the durability, and how much water they have. It's going to take 7 hours. Now, with what you got, this will increase your chance of getting seeds. When you go to harvest, I would suggest using it. This accelerates it. So, taking that and then clicking on it, and you see 8 hours. Doesn't do really too much. You know, it's kind of pointless, but main thing is making sure they stay watered. To water them, you just click on them and click watering, and if they need water, then water will go into them. You can get water very easily. To get salt water, you just go to the edge here and collect it to the beaches right around here. For regular water, fresh water, you can go to the ponds here. Up in here, where is it at? Over here is a town you'll get to later on. There's a stream going right through it of fresh water, which is very nice. Easy to get water. All you do is hold your button down and it'll just keep collecting the water. So it's very easy to get water. Better than buying it because it will get expensive. And now we'll actually get an axe. So now I gotta go chop some wood. Which is nice because I need wood anyway. So that's nice. This one don't think I'll be able to chop it in the safe area. I see a diamond up there that I will get because I still need a diamond. Medium quality diamond. Okay, so we need birch. So we're gonna look for some birch trees. Another diamond. Oh, did I actually get my medium? Oh, my stuff went. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is a sycamore. These ones are the birch. They're white. So I need a medium quality of this anyway, so I might as well cut these down. Hopefully I'll get one. Okay, so it gave me a sickle as a reward. So once you complete the quest, as you can see, you get the ones you need for the tools. Next I have to get plants. But I was kind of hoping to get a medium quality birch. Not getting it. Oh. Oh, 10 birch paper wood medium quality. What? Only has one there. Okay. Well. I need strawberries. I am not finding over here, which kind of sucks. So now I gotta... My next quest is getting plants. So... If they have a 1 thing there, they will not count. You need them to have at least 2 or 3. It's gotta be one you can gather with a sickle. Whereas all these little 1 things you can get with your hands. I have no problem getting these medium claw things from other stuff, but I can't get it from my freaking wood. Okay, let's see if I can find some plants. Ooh, it takes... That's not what I wanted. We'll get some mushrooms. Yeah, I will say this game, they have a lot of stuff planned for it, looking at the roadmap, which will be really nice. I'm actually really looking forward to quite a bit of it. Their next update, they're going to be adding passive skills to the clans and quests, I think. So that will actually be really nice. Having clan quests where you gotta work as a clan to do them would be actually really nice, because there's not a lot you can do as a group really, except for the... I mean, you can, but if you guys are at like majorly different levels, then it's gonna be kind of hard. Why am I not finding any freaking plants? Oh, those are in that area. Oh, strawberries. Lovely. This is what I really want to get, because they are needed. And as you can see, I just got pumpkin seed. So you do get seeds out of certain plants. Potato seeds that you'll use a lot of for stuff is actually in the desert area. So there's me a carrot seed. I do a lot of my gardening and farming and stuff on my main. So I'll throw them in the storage and put them on my main. Oh, it's one of the nice things about them being account-wide is you can transfer stuff for your other characters, which is nice. Still quite a few more strawberries here, which is nice. Okay, gathering stone and valuable ore. Oh yeah, see, it gives me medium quality there, but I can't get it from my freaking wood. I like to have the medium quality stuff from the things I need. And this is actually a very good way to get your levels in your skills because you really need it. It's better if you have the pet because you'll get a little bit more XP. It also helps I have the stuff going that gives me extra XP for it. So I do get a little bit more. Active products. I get... Oh, I can't look at them? Maybe because they're on my... Okay, there we go. Okay, so I get weapon, professions, mount, and level XP. Weight limit is increased as well. And then this one's professions, weapon, and mount, and pet. So I get way more XP. Well, not way more, but I get, you know, 10 there, 15 there. So, I mean, I get 25% more XP than what you would normally get. So, it does help. Oh, somebody's doing the caravan. I tried that, it sucks. It's just time consuming. But, it's a good way to make money. There's a lot of ways to make money in this game. It's whether you're selling stuff or doing quests or caravans. Painted turtle shell. And turtle shells are good if you're doing heavy armor because you will need a lot of them for crafting. So, I don't mind collecting them. Okay, so let's go back up here to her and see what she wants. I believe she's going to want you to get to level 20. And if that's the case, then maybe we'll go do a dungeon. I'll empty my bag out and... Oh, no, observation point. Okay. That's okay. I think we're gonna do it then. I don't know how I'll do on the low level. Okay, skinny speed, pressing experience points. I'm not going to be catching anything because we are going to do a dungeon. Let me check this. Okay. So I have more skill points to spend, and I've actually got 2, so these are opened up as they take 2 each. Now we can do enemy speed. This one doesn't have for MP cost. That kind of sucks. So that's going to reduce your speed for a few seconds. Let's go to the dungeon. We're gonna go to the one I like. We're gonna do it on normal. I'm not gonna do very hard, just because I don't feel like dying over and over again. Now dungeons, you can have up to 1,000 points. As you can see, I have 1,000. I believe they're account wide. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but you know, I don't do the boss. Not really worth it. Get better stuff out of the chests, depending on the amount of chests you get. Very hard. You can get up to 13 chests in there, which is very nice because you can get quite a bit of stuff. I have 5 in here, which is decent. So let me go in here real quick. I want to go to my quests. I want to remove some of these quests that I've not been able to get the stuff for yet, just so I can see stuff. I can get them back, so it's not a big deal. I just want to do them right now. Those 3 I will do. So this right here tells you, as you see, a dungeon level. I'm 18, so they scale to your level, which is very nice. I'm doing it on normal. There's 188 enemies in here. There's 4 altars, which the altars will give you buffs. There's 5 chests and there's 3 doorbells. Every one of them has the 4 altars and the 3 doorbells. I don't do the bells. They're annoying. And they are to open up the boss. As I don't do the boss, I don't bother with them. The altars I do sometimes. Chests I always do, and I try to kill everything because they do drop some decent stuff. They don't tell you what they drop. Okay. Never mind. But you do get some decent stuff. I mean, I've gotten pets and everything here. These are the one thing I dislike. One thing I won't be able to do, one thing I should have done is done this on my main so I can show you guys the fun way I do it. Because I can't do it the fun way with this one. I'm too low level. Watch out for the spikes because they can hurt. And I missed him. I really don't like doing this low level, but I'll do a dungeon run on my main as well. Okay, so over there is a box. It's very hard to see. But if I can target it without stepping in the way. Damn, I can't target it for shit. My accuracy on this character sucks. You got in my way. I want to make the box explode. Okay, so this box right here, when they have this skull on them, you can make them explode and it will do damage to them. Be careful for the blades. Those hurt. Now, normally I would clear that whole room out with my main character. Just run around and grab them all and destroy them. I would die doing that with this character. Okay, so these are the chests. They're all throughout the dungeon. And you see a little bit better stuff. You know, those are way better. We're gonna put that on, and we are going to take those because those, even though they're only common, they are way better. Well, not way better, but they're better. This big guy's gonna cause issues. Dungeons, they will spot you. As you can see, it's got an eye on it. So they will spot you, like, very easily. We're gonna... Hey, guys! Oh, I got crit on you. Haha. These guys I really dislike, they hurt at this level. Okay, so as you can see up by my health bar, I've got a bonus here. It's a passive skill. Attack, physical attack and magic attack increased by 20%. So very nice little bonus for doing the altar. Kraken is awake. Okay, so down there you'll see that blue thing right there. That is a treasure room. I don't have the stuff on this character to open it up, but you can get some decent stuff out of those. Nice. So we will go down here. If you do a dungeon with a party, each one of you have to open this. These are ruined stones that you can find in treasure chests, or even that creatures will drop in here. So they're nice to have. There's 20 of each. So they are very good to have on you when you do dungeons. Okay, this guy is another one that will hurt. Some of it is harder than I thought it would be. I thought it would be harder. Honestly, I thought this would be harder. Oh, hi, doggy. Ah, you moved. Oh well. Not that far in, so I'm just gonna go back to the start of it. So, if you die when you're in a dungeon, you just go back to the last checkpoint. Right now it would be the starter point. Oh. Where the hell did you come from? I have no mana to do my... Well, I guess I am on normal. I'm not on very hard. So, I guess that would explain it, I guess. Oh, I got a pet! Another fishing booster. Damn it. this one gives us physical defense and magic defense. So that's nice. And then one of the other ones gives you health, and then, health, I think. Really, I missed y'all. Excuse you. Bad enough you were behind me. And watch out for the fire, because the fire hurts a lot. Way more than all this other crap. I'd rather have the people beating on me. Because it will continue to burn you. Oh, I got a blue guy. Okay, so I haven't found any more chests. So let's go the other way. Come on. Bad thing about these guys is they jump around and stuff. Some of these dungeons are very confusing. Okay, so I got some of the treasure room things. I'm not sure what the ones that they are. Another Celsius armor. So that's better armor than what I have on. It looks better too. As this is only, I only have three, so either way I wouldn't be able to get into the treasure room yet. I'll check it before I leave the dungeon again to see if I have them. I figured that, but I don't think it will. Let's see. Not that way. This way. sure you guys notice I tend to put my back kind of to the wall when I'm fighting stuff. It's mainly because they can get behind you and it makes it so much harder. Because they're killing stuff and you're killing everything in front of you and you still have the one behind you beating on you because your skills don't hit it. So I tend to kind of go with my back to the wall. Sometimes it doesn't work out properly and I get kind of stuck, but oh, well, that one's even better. Lovely. And as you can see, it gives me an extra HP of 70, so that's nice. If I was doing light armor, these right here would be okay. But I am not. But they're good to sell, just to the NPCs. Low level gear really isn't all that great to sell on the market, I have found anyway. I don't bother with it. I just sold some NPCs and... Okay, so now I have max HP and MP increase 30%, which is lovely. Now these passive skills only last while you are in the dungeon. Once you leave the dungeon, they go away. Normally there could be a chest back there as well. So, that's why oh! Oops. And that was me not paying attention to the blade, so now I got a bleed on me. You can usually tell where they're at because of those little creases. So very easy. And the fire usually has a thing on the wall. I completely missed that. You guys are in my way of the barrel. Okay, so when you see a fire thing here, it's because it's a checkpoint. So if you die, that's you're gonna be in your new respawn point. I'm out of MP. Damn it. Be none. Those are the bells for the boss. They're freaking annoying. I really hate them. Now, another nice thing about the dungeons is once you clear an area, it's cleared. They don't respawn. So, that's nice. This is where the boss is. I don't bother with him though, so. Oh, that's where he is. People! Okay, so I have all but one, which is the boss. So we're gonna go back. Oh, you missed a loot, lady. We are gonna go back to treasure room, see if maybe we can open it. I don't think I'll be able to, but we'll see. So, let's see. Wow. I don't have any of them. So, we are not getting in there. Okay. So, once you do that, you can just exit. Once you got all this stuff done. Whether it be the boss or not. These in there, because I'll put them on my other character. Oh no, I'll probably leave them in there. So go over here to show all the chips. Okay, So we're gonna go do this last quest. See if it takes me to the next city. 'Cause I'd like to get to the next city before I stop. We'll see. Oh, and you will find these chests like this right here out in the wild, which are very nice. You can actually find quite a bit of them. Found an earring. So that's nice. That gives me an extra 181 HP and MP. So you have 2 earrings, 2 rings, a necklace, and a bracelet. So that's nice. This other one here for weapons is if you use a shield, or if you use one of the bows or crossbows, your arrows will go in there, and your shield will. Oh yeah, I'm going way up here. These little things right here that you guys will see around are teleporters. So you can actually teleport to those. You can fast travel to them. So that's very nice too. And now I'm gonna go deal with these guys that I really dislike. Little goblin, whatever you want to call them. They're a pain in the butt. A lot of bears out here, holy shit. I know I need to go for bears. Okay. Gotta investigate the stuff. Okay, so I got a bracelet and a ring out of, or a necklace out of that. Nice. Visible DP. Magic DP. Okay. Ooh, I gotta kill 20 of these guys. ring there. Oh, I got a ring. Okay. So now, go back and talk to her. These are some of the rifts that are open. You kill the stuff in them. There's 5 waves. And then them little devil creatures that I dislike. So there's 5 waves and you get stuff on them. So it is nice. Good exit. XP and weapon XP is very nice with those. I heard it somewhere. Oh. A better bag. Nice. And a better ring. That's accuracy, but... Oh no, it's a bracelet. Okay. But a better bag, which is nice. That gives me 21 instead of the 11. That's nice. Always lovely when you get the good stuff. Unfortunately, stuff I get on my other character does not work for this character because the gear tends to scale with your character. So that one, doing it like with that one, I get G10 stuff. Or G17. No, G10. Because I'm G17. So I'll be G10 until I hit G25. Okay. Talk to caravan manager. Here's that. may have to come back to this character later on to deal with him. Yeah, 'cause I still got 6 hours. Okay, so I gotta go down here, so I'm gonna auto run there and I am gonna go outside. So I will be right back. Port town. This is just one of the other starter towns, of course. There are 3 of them that you could start at. We started over at this one. But you could also start here, or over on the one here. So. This guy is the guy who does the boats. I will tell you now, if you are going to do a boat, you get get this one free. We'll call it back to rubber. Okay, so if you're gonna do a boat, I would suggest gathering this stuff fairly early. Because as you can see, it does take a lot of stuff to do. And this is just a low level one. You can do caravan packaging on them, but you have to be on channel 4 to do that, which is the PvP. But they're good for sailing around because there are islands. You can also have, not in this one, but in some of the other ones, you can have workbenches. You can put weapons on them. This one, you can have workbenches on. But again, it costs a lot to do. Pirate ships, of course. Again, they cost the same amount. A lot to do. So, you can do that. These are the things you can make to put on them. All the same stuff you can do in a house. Or in your, wherever you're gonna, build. Caravan packages to deliver. Again, sea caravaning is only available on level 4. So, PvE area, not really a point of having a ship unless you want to sail around. You do need something so you can fish for sharks and sea turtles and stuff like that. So, if you want to do those, then you'll need a ship. But again, start gathering this stuff very early, people. Because it takes a lot to do. When I stream tomorrow, I will more than likely show you guys some of the building. It takes a lot to do. And you have to make sure you have wooden stuff in it for your stuff to keep it from being destroyed, decaying and stuff. For a building like this area, it's blue, so that's PvE. No PvP. They cannot destroy your place. Same with this one. I'm not far enough in for the PvP ones, looks like. But the red circles like these, the PvP ones will be red. And those, people can attack your base and destroy it. If it gets destroyed, everything's going to go into your altar, I believe. If you have benches and stuff in there. But once they destroy the altar, your stuff is gone. When you start building, if you have to destroy something, you do not get materials back. So be very careful when building. And I'll go into more detail on that tomorrow. I'll do a place up just to show you guys. I heard the chest. Life staffs. Another thing is, this road, all the way down this area, and then all up in here, all this, you will find a lot of chests on them. People do a lot of chest runs going that route because of the fact that you find so many chests there. I believe when I did it the first time, I found like 30 chests. So again, a lot of chests can be found just running that road. Even if you're low level, it's good to do it. You'll come into other towns and you'll find other towns and stuff. Each town has a storage area. You have to be in the specific town to remove stuff from it, though. Like Meadows, you have to be in Meadows to remove the stuff from the Meadows chest, and so on. And it's the same way for the clan chest. You have to be in the town to remove it. Okay. I've reached level 20 already, so dungeons, yes. Okay, so now we're ready to go to the other town. Put our armor on. Stuff. So let's see. These I think I'm gonna keep on me. Just because, in case I do a dungeon tomorrow, I don't have to come all the way back here for them. Okay, so once your pet gets to level 9, you will be able to evolve it. You have to have so many pets to be able to evolve it, so. But I want to actually change something out. Because the little dragons are cute. And they're so itty bitty. Okay, so I am going to exit the other city, but I am going to end this stream here, and when I get on tomorrow, I'll be in the other city. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to stay here, and then I am going to, because I got to get my other plants. But when I get on tomorrow, I will be in the other city. So we'll go do more quests and do some building. Maybe a few more dungeons. With that. I'm gonna go through this real quick. Character creation is actually very good. There's a lot you can do. A lot of really good tattoos you can put on them and stuff. Different eyes. You know, just really detailed stuff. So, when you make your character, kind of take some time to do it. Even like changing bone structure. I mean, you know, just changing the bone structure of stuff. So, I mean, a lot of different things you can do with it. So, they did do very good character creation on this stuff. I mean, it's pretty good. Making different color people, which is what I should have kind of done. But kind of make it different. Kind of two-tone, and that actually looks kind of cool. I didn't really play with this stuff. Then, you know what? I'm back. Because of my things, I can actually change my character, so. I mean, they've got some pretty cool tattoos. I really like them. I want to kind of play with this now. Kind of want to change my hair too, because I don't really like those pigtails. There. Kind of want my body and my hair to match. But I don't think it's going to, but that's good enough. I like these because they look like scales. I like them to not be on my head though. There. Let's see. Don't like that. Okay. I'll leave it the way it is. I'll leave it the way it is. That's good. But, yeah. It's something to play with. Character creation is very good, so... something for you guys to play with. But... I will do some more tomorrow and go from there. So you guys have a good day.